Amazing. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to day 2 of our 7 days of self-devotion challenge. Just having a look at the comments here. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Got a medical for a job today, so I'm glad to make the live. Awesome. Brittany and me too. Ash, Melinda's hoping to join in a bit and catch the replay. Amazing. And good morning, everyone. How did we all go yesterday after day 1? I know a few of you caught the replay, which was amazing. A few of you had shared how your day had changed and how your energy had shifted just by showing up for yourselves. I love that so much. It is an immediate thing. Like when you devote space and time to yourself, when you are feeding and fueling yourself, you will immediately notice a shift. I know that a couple of you had some lessons, okay, some challenges, but of course challenges are always lessons, always gifting us with opportunities to grow. Cara shared that during the live, she had one of her babes throwing up, and I'd shared with her that it's likely that beautiful, powerful lesson that showing up anyway and meeting yourself where you're at. Because quite often as moms, we will be like, oh, I can't because of the kids, or I can't because I'm needed, or I can't because I've got so much to do. But if you can allow yourself to just meet yourself where you're at and surrender into the immediate demands that you have, then you will find that you will be able to continue to show up, right? And I truly feel for you, Cara, that was a really powerful lesson. Christy, I've just noticed there that you are not muted. Let me just see if I can mute you just so the recording. Oh, Leisha, good morning. I didn't see you come on. If you are not muted, can you please mute yourself? It's not giving me the option to, I'm not seeing the big line of you. Just so that we've got a nice, clear, oh, here we go. Nice, clear recording. And of course, for those on the live, so it's nice and clear for them as well. So particularly those of us who are in our mum era, the children seem to be the excuse, right? Why you can't show up. And so if your children are with you this morning, and I know that a couple of you had babes in arms yesterday as well, just meet yourself where you're at. Just surrender, because it's often the resistance that's actually the problem, not the situation that's the problem. And the resistance is, it's not meant to be like this. I got up early. I've joined this challenge. It should be Whereas if you can surrender into, well, this is what it is right now. I'm just going to meet myself where I'm at. And I can catch the recording and everything is fine and I'm still going to show up, then you actually allow yourself to expand your mind as to what you know is possible for you. So that you no longer use children as an excuse, but rather it's just a part and parcel of being fucking mum. It's part of it, right? I have full intentions to wake up before my children every day. And it's something that I love to do. I love to fuel myself before I am giving to them. And I come out here in the dark and watch my beautiful frequency music that I'm doing at the moment and just sit and be. Now, there's been many times I've done that and I've heard Zion wake up. And for those of you new to my world, Zion's 2 years old. He's a toddler. We share a room. He sleeps with me. And I hear him wake up. So I then stand up, go and get him. There's no resistance. It's like, that's fine. I go and get him. I bring him and hold him and he will enjoy that with me. Or I lay him down. And on a time where that hasn't worked, because obviously children can be unpredictable as fuck. When that hasn't worked, what I've then done is lay him down on his little couch, give him his little boppy, put on Paw Patrol, and then I'll go into another space that I've got where I've actually got candles set up in the spare room, and I will go in there and sit and use my phone to listen to that same frequency music. So it's about allowing yourself to meet you where you're at and to release any resistance. So I'm really happy that so many of you pushed through that yesterday and still showed up and still caught the recording and are still showing up today to do the challenge. We are going to be doing a very quick recap on what is self-devotion, because it really gets mixed up with self-care. And I'm sure you've all caught the replay or were on the live yesterday. Really, the way that I kind of see it is self-care is out. Okay, so this is external things, largely external things. And self-devotion is a deep inner journey, right? When we speak about self-devotion and the benefits of self-devotion, they can actually mirror the benefits of self-care, right? So this is pouring from a full cup. This is having higher energy. This is improving your frequency, improving your mental health, your physical health, your emotional health. So there's a lot of benefits that kind of are the same. But the difference is when you are going in, when you are doing self-devotion and you are going within and you are doing that inner, like traversing within, then you're going to know yourself more and you're going to build trust. You don't do that from getting a massage. Like, I love a massage. I get regular massages. It is like such a beautiful thing that I do for myself. But you don't build inner trust by getting a massage. You don't build inner authority by getting a massage. You build that by consistently showing up for yourself. You're reinforcing this sense and this belief that you are your source of safety, you are your source of love, you are the source of direction in your life, right? And you also build up that self-leadership. Because if you can show up for yourself every day, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, if you can consistently show up for yourself every day, you are saying to yourself and your subconscious mind, I matter, I am the leader of my life, I have got this direction, and I am worthy of my time and my love. And one of the biggest things as mothers, as women, as givers, that I find is that women are walking around in an energy of contraction because they are giving so much of their time. And we are natural givers and we all love giving. But if you are imbalanced, if you are constantly giving from this empty cup, you will be contracted. And that is a natural way that your body, your energy is going to show you that there's an imbalance. That feeling, that resentment or frustration or the tightness, right? That's your body letting you know, hold on, like, I need some fuel here. I'm running on empty. That's your fuel light. So it's really important that you create this space, that you choose to devote this time to yourself, so that when you are showing up for people, you get to feel that incredible expansion, right? And it lasts. It's not just, oh, I feel really good when I'm giving. And then when you walk away from the person or the situation, you go back into contraction. It's like, no, I feel really good. I feel really good. What we're going to be doing today is working on one of my practices that I recommend a lot to women, and that is journaling. And we're not going to just do journaling, because journaling in itself is a powerful practice of self-devotion. We're actually going to make it focused on gratitude. So journaling itself, it's a great way to plan, to release, to discover parts of self. When you start journaling and you just let it flow, you recognize, you realize, you discover these parts of self or these aspects that you perhaps weren't aware of. Really powerful to release. And it's also that practice that is a sitting down practice, and it's, I matter. I matter. It's a tangible thing where you have got this thing in front of you showing you that you've shown up for yourself. So we're going to do that today. And while I'm talking, just for the next minute, if you could get yourself a piece of paper and a pen, that would be amazing. Yes, I did intend on posting to the group last night, please bring your journal and pen. Oopsie daisy. I'll give a minute for that now. It doesn't have to be a journal. If you have got a journal, cool, bring that out. But if you don't, just a piece of paper. Like, doesn't matter what you're using, really. It is just something for you to write in. I would love if you were able to actually physically write. If that's not possible for you right now for whatever reason, if you actually don't have a pen or a paper, you can use your phone, the notes section of your phone. Or writing a message in your phone if you don't have a notes section. So there's always a way. So finding a way. Penny, come on, you had one job, love. Yeah, just one singular job. Yeah, you're right. So the gratitude journaling, part of the challenge for me, I really thought about what I get out of my own self-devotion practices. And for me, it's a three-part, right? It is clarity of the mind, it is opening of my heart, and it is that fuel, the fuel or the fire in my soul. And so that's like solar plexus stuff, right? It's that inner sun, it's that feeling of sunshine. That's what self-devotion does for me. So the gratitude journaling is really geared towards, you will benefit in all of those areas, but mostly it's the opening of the heart. It's the opening of the heart. Gratitude is a frequency. It is I have rather than I lack. And if you haven't done subconscious reprogramming, or you haven't done, a lot of work on your conditioning or your programs, then quite often the default can be, I don't have. right? Particularly if you've been raised in a family where your parents had that kind of attitude, right? Or had those kind of beliefs or conditionings, like there's not enough, or there's not enough time, or there's not enough money, or there's not enough, right? And so I'm just going to mute. Christy, you've just come off mute there. And so it could be that it's not even yours, but it could be your default, is that you're just waking up going, oh my God, like I'm tired. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough energy. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough work, whatever it might be. And when you practice gratitude, because it is a practice, when you practice being in that frequency, you are reprogramming yourself. You are shifting yourself out of what is often a default mode of survival and into this sacred presence of your heart. Gratitude is not something that you can feel here in your mind. It is something that is felt and expanded and amplified in the heart. Gratitude says, right here, right now, this, me, I am enough. This is enough. Gratitude shifts you out of, oh my God, like I don't have whatever it may be, and into, wow, I have fresh air. I have a roof over my head. I'm safe. I'm safe. I have water. And it's so interesting because as humans, we are really conditioned to function from the head and to want more all the time. More. And that's great. I'm all fucking for like creating and leveling up and attracting more and doing all those things. But if you cannot be in gratitude for what you already have, then you will be on a fucking pointless chase. You will find yourself constantly chasing and never feeling like it's enough. And I see it quite often in my job. The big house, the big car, the big job, all the holidays, all the things, right? All the external things, but still feeling like something's missing. Yeah, there is something missing. It's fucking gratitude, right? It's gratitude. When I went to Fiji about 15 years ago, Luke and I went to Fiji, we met these beautiful children, and it was so life-changing for me. And they had nothing. They had no shoes. They all lived in this village together. They had like literally nothing, no floors in their huts. We took them what we knew at the time, it was like whatever, like it was a ball and lollies, and it was like Christmas for them. They were the happiest souls I had ever encountered. And that has stuck with me so much. It is like these children who have absolutely nothing, but they're so grateful and so happy and so in gratitude just for living, just for being, right? Just for being. Like they hadn't been conditioned yet to be like, oh, it's not enough, nothing's enough, right? Gratitude allows you to recognize and notice what you do have, and it's a very powerful part of creating what you want, right? It calls in more. Energetically, gratitude is magnetic. It's magnetic, right? It opens up the heart. We know that our heart center is our center of receivership. So it opens up the heart by being in that vibration. It softens the nervous system, but what gratitude does is expand the spirit. Gratitude allows you to remember the infinity of this journey, the infinite possibilities, the infinite, love and abundance that's available to us. Gratitude makes you magnetic, and it calls in and allows you to receive what you've acknowledged, right? And so it's about noticing, it's about feeling, and then opening up those doors. Opening up the doors for more blessings. The more you practice gratitude, the more you'll have. Gratitude's absolutely a portal, and a portal is just an access point. It's a portal for you to receive more, right? There's a beautiful woman I know, and she shared a quote with me, which I love, and it is, if all that you had in your life today was that in which you were grateful for yesterday, what would remain? And when you think about that, like I remember when she said this, it was when I was doing some training with her, and she said it, and I was like, oh, fuck, like you forget, right? You forget to be grateful for water, for clothes, for your loved ones, for your journey, for who you are, for how you are, for what you have. And when you can make gratitude part of your daily practice, everything shifts. Those of you who have done Rise and Shine, you know that gratitude is a big part of it. We generally do it in the evenings, but gratitude is a really, really big part of opening up your heart, of attracting more. Penny, wow, that hits. Yeah, it does. It does, because you're like, holy shit, I've been functioning from my mind. Like, I just forgot. I forgot to be grateful, right? So let today be your reminder, A, of everything that you have and all that you are. B, of the power of gratitude. And C, gratitude opens the door. It opens the door for you to feel excited and grateful and love for all that you have, but it also opens that door for you to receive more of that, right? When you write down anything, it amplifies, becomes more powerful. We know that. If anyone's done the affirmation work, you know that you can think it, and that's powerful. But when you write it down, that amplifies it. So same with gratitude, right? Gratitude's the like connects you to the divine, right? So gratitude is on par with that vibration of love. It's a very, very high vibration, incredibly high frequency. And so when you are connected into gratitude, you are able to, and as a medium, I will say this, it is that vibration of, I can hear and feel spirit. I can hear and feel my guides. I can hear and feel the divine, this guidance that is around me at all times, right? Connects you to that energy, opens up your crown to support you in connecting, right? So we know that how we start our day sets the tone for our day ahead. So gratitude's a really fucking powerful way to start your day. Okay, think about what you are grateful for. So I'm going to do the experience. I've just noticed the time. So going to do the experience, and that way you can get going for your day. So getting your journal or your piece of paper, whatever you have got there, ready. We will do a quick intention. Just having a look. Kirby, I've done 5 things I'm grateful for since the 1st of Jan. I'll put a pic of the journal upon the group after this if anyone's interested. Beautiful. Please do, Kirby. All right. So we're going to begin this very short but very powerful practice by taking a nice, slow and deep breath in. And exhale. And another nice, slow, deep breath in. And exhale. And gently closing your eyes if you haven't already. Focusing on your breath. Nice, slow, deep breath. Just allowing yourself to arrive fully here. In your body, your heart. Feeling your feet on the ground beneath you. And with each and every breath, allowing yourself to drop more deeply into surrender, into this moment. And allowing any thoughts that may enter your mind to simply pass you by, like clouds in the sky, as you bring your awareness back to the sound of my voice. And dropping your shoulders, relaxing your jaw, allowing your mind to quieten so that you can let your heart speak. That's right. Just focusing on the area in the center of your chest now, and as you take a deep breath in, just imagine inviting that breath into the center of your chest. Today, during this practice, we will open a sacred portal through gratitude, not just to list things, but to feel deeply, to awaken what's already good within you. So placing one hand now over your heart and one hand over your lower belly. And breathing deeply again into the center of the chest. With every inhale, feeling your heart opening, expanding. And with every exhale, feeling yourself be grounded and supported by the earth beneath you. That's right. I am here. I am open. I am ready to receive. Beautiful. I invite you now to gently open your eyes while allowing yourself to remain in that nice, relaxed state. That's right. And getting your pen ready and allowing yourself to just flow. No pressure, no need to think about what comes to you. I'm going to give you a couple of prompts. What is something small or large that has nourished your soul recently? It could be a moment of laughter, a conversation, a sunrise, strength that you found in a hard moment. Write it down. And as you write, feel the warmth of that moment again in your heart. That's right. Something that has nourished your soul. For some of you, it could be this practice. Remembering that as you write, as you think about this, allow that to activate the feelings in your heart space. And when you've written it, I invite you to place your hand over what you've written. Close your eyes and take a breath into the center of your heart, allowing yourself to feel, activate, and expand that energy, that frequency of gratitude. That's right. With a hand over what you've written, you might like to say in your mind or out loud, I am grateful for this experience. Beautiful. You might like to smile as you do that, knowing that as we smile, the brain will also produce those beautiful chemicals to support you in feeling and amplifying that gratitude. The next one I'd like you to do, which may be a bit of an edge for some of you, and that's okay. I invite you to lean right on into that edge. Name a part or an aspect of yourself that you are grateful for today. A strength, a quality, a truth you've earned through experience. Any part of you, yourself, who you are, how you are. Just writing that down. As you write that down, allow yourself to feel that deep honor. See gratitude wrapped around this strength, this quality, this part of self. Allow yourself to feel that beautiful sacred energy that's activated when you see yourself. And not just seeing yourself, but feeling gratitude for a part of you. And if you find this challenging, I invite you to think about what would your best friend, your loved ones, what would they say they're grateful for about you? What is an aspect of you that they would say, oh my God, I just love how you. And we're going to do one more. What part of your life or your becoming are you most grateful for right now? Right here in this very moment. What are you proud of? What have you overcome? Let this prompt be a mirror reflecting the beauty of your journey. It could be something really little, it could be something huge. Whatever comes to your mind, to your heart. What part of your life or your becoming are you most grateful for right now? And when you're ready, gently placing your pen down. Bringing both hands back to your heart space. Ellen, yes, I can. What part of your life or your becoming are you most grateful for right now? What are you proud of? What have you overcome? And when you have completed that, placing your pen down and bringing your hands back to your beautiful heart space. That's right, the center of your chest. And breathing in deeply here. That's right. You may like to close your eyes as you think about all that you have listed in this very short but very powerful practice. That's right. You may even like to allow your heart to remind you of other things that you are grateful for, other aspects, other parts of your journey or yourself that you are grateful for. That's right. And as you do this, feel your heart amplify that energy of gratitude. Feel the warmth, the softness. Allow this frequency of gratitude to wake up your beautiful heart. That's right. And as you do this, you may feel warmth or tingling in the center of your chest as I'll be delivering beautiful Reiki, healing energy to each and every one of you in your heart space. That's right. Allowing yourself to feel and receive. You didn't just write words, you remembered what's sacred, connecting you to your truth, to your inner light. I invite you now to repeat out loud or in your mind, I am grateful. I am guided. I am growing. I allow my heart to open. I notice all that I have and all that I am with gratitude and with love. And when you're ready, choosing to open your eyes, feeling soft, strong, devoted. Taking a big breath in and down. Beautiful. Now that was the most minute little taster of journaling. You may like to continue that practice. After the call, you may like to continue listing all that you're grateful for. You may like to continue taking those big, beautiful breaths into the center of your chest, amplifying that feeling, that frequency of gratitude. And I invite you, no, I challenge you to notice throughout your day all that you are grateful for. I challenge you to notice that in your inner world and in the world around you. Because as within, so without. Noticing the flowers, the bees, the birds, the sky, the wind, the grass, noticing other people, allowing yourself to remain and expand and amplify this energy of gratitude throughout your day. I love you too, Nell. Thank you. Thank you so much for showing up. So I've got one last thing to do this morning. Oh, Brittany, wasn't expecting this to hit me so hard. Yeah. It's a very powerful process. And remember, this is a taster. This is like, this is just a little bit of it. It's a very, very sacred and heart opening practice. So I invite you to repeat it. For those of you that maybe have babes in arms today, for those of you who found it, maybe even a bit challenging, I invite you to repeat the practice. Okay. And you will know throughout this challenge, you're going to have some practices that you just go, holy moly. And then you will start implementing them in part of your daily practice. Megan, something I do at the end of the day is acknowledge and write down 3 things that went right for me during the day. So when I think nothing goes right for me, that it actually does. Yes, and that was rise and shine. That was part of your rise and shine homework, was the evening gratitude practice, where you write down that in which you are grateful for. It's a beautiful practice to do in the morning, because when you open your heart and be in gratitude for the morning, you are setting yourself up to be in that frequency for the day. But I also fucking love it as an evening practice. Like, I love it as an evening practice because it allows you to finish your day in gratitude. So do both. Do both. Why not? We have one more thing to do, and that is the giveaway. Mandy's saying, wow, yeah, beautiful, beautiful practice. So thank you so much for your shares. There was a 30-minute session with me. Therese, thank you. Now to face the day and to appreciate those who I work so hard with. Yes. Yes. And don't forget, we want to appreciate that within and that without as well. So both. Okay. And when you notice one, you'll notice the other. Remember, our brains are so powerful. So when you start looking for something, you're going to find it. So I've set you the challenge now to notice all that you're grateful for. So hopefully throughout the day, you're going to notice that. And please share in the group what you have noticed that has brought gratitude to you. The winner of the 30-minute session, which was drawn last night, so sorry if you had extra entries after about 8 p.m, is Nicole Smith, which I think you've won something before. So you are clearly in this space of abundance at the moment, Nick. Reach out to me so that we can book your 30-minute session. I'm going to do another giveaway. Brittany is saying, congratulations, Nick. Penny is woohoo, Nick. Oh, I just love the support. I fucking love women. I love women so much. Like, just that, like, see, everyone's just celebrating her. Fuck yes. Everyone's just celebrating Nick. Amazing. So welcome, Nick. Thank you for being part of the challenge and for sharing, of course. So keep sharing. Share what has happened for you. Share the shifts that you have experienced. I think Mandy earlier in the chat had said she had spoken to other women about the challenge. Do that. Let people know, hey, do you realize you can actually show up for yourself? Hey, have you ever done a gratitude practice? Like, let people know. Share your stories, share all the things. We'll do another giveaway. Let's do an hour. Let's do an hour session. So I'll give away an hour, a one-on-one hour-long session with me. And it can be for a healing, a reading, a business mentorship, whatever you want it to be. And same goes. So just share away. Share your biggest takeaways. Share so that you can share your light and your inspiration with others. Share your shifts with others. Tag me in your shares. Let me know that you've shared. And we will do that draw on Thursday. So I'll give you 2 days. Share whatever you want to share. It could be that you're sharing that you realize that you're grateful for fucking fresh air, whatever it may be. And we'll do another giveaway there. And I do have something big at the end that I'd love to give away, which will be a place in my upcoming Heart-Led Living program. But there's also something else being birthed, actually. So last night I was reflecting on the program, and something's being birthed, I think. I won't share right now. I feel I haven't downloaded the entire thing, but I do feel like there's going to be something after this. When I started this program, I was very well aware that Penny's I'm in. I was very well aware that I had Heart-Led Living coming up, and Heart-Led Living is a beautiful program that I've ran, and a lot of you have done Heart-Led Living already. And it's a 4-week program to bring you back home to your heart space. And it's for those of you who maybe have experienced heartache, grief, or just haven't been, really connected to the heart, have been really functioning largely from the head. And that is a beautiful program that starts on the 1st of June. So I was well aware of that when I started the challenge, that I was doing Heart-Led Living. In fact, I released that last week or the week before. but I'm doing this challenge and it's making me want to give more and it's making me want to share more. As you can see, it's 7:24. So it's like there's so much to share around this topic, around self-devotion. So I have somewhat in my mind thought I'll probably do a program on self-devotion, like a really easily accessible program to go deeper in this practice. So let me feel into that, let me get clear on that, and I'll let you guys know when it finally lands, if it does. I feel like it will. But yeah, so I'll be giving away a place in Heart-Led Living as well before the end of the program, which is valued at 444. It's a 4-week program. But let's go now to the hour-long session. We will draw that on Thursday morning. So share away, be in gratitude today, allow that beautiful energy to amplify within your heart. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. And if you are watching the recording, please share your experience in the group. Thank you all so much for showing up for yourselves. Self-devotion sounds amazing. Yeah. There's just so much more. There's more. And I think yesterday I shared self-devotion is these practices we're learning, but it's also about self-trust. It's also about self-leadership. It's also about having your values aligned. There's so much more in self-devotion. So I'll likely do something with that. I let my guides support me in bringing that through and birthing that. Thank you, Kristen. You're so welcome. Irene, beautiful. Thank you. Penny, thank you. Thank you. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. I will see you all tomorrow morning, bright and early. Have a lovely day full of gratitude. Laura and Laura, have a beautiful day, guys. Bye, bye, bye.